Today, CNN reported that they witnessed a 9-year-old Afghan girl being sold to a 55-year-old man for marriage. Let's take a look at the report.
We're back with our world lead now in a distressing story out of Afghanistan showing the harsh reality of the humanitarian crisis engulfing the country, especially post-Taliban rule. Desperate families so impoverished, they tell CNN they have no choice but to sell their young daughters into some twisted form of marriage. In this exclusive report, CNN witnesses the tragic fate facing these helpless little girls in this culture where girls and women are too often treated horrifically. The parents gave us full access and permission to talk to the children and show their faces because they say they cannot change the practice themselves. CNN's Anna Coren reports.
In this arid, desolate landscape, not a scrap of vegetation in sight, lies a makeshift camp for some of Afghanistan's internally displaced. Among its residents, 9-year-old Parwana. Her bright pink dress squeals of laughter and childhood games, a ruse to the horrors unfolding in this unhospitable environment. Parwana's family moved to this camp in Baghdis province 4 years ago after her father lost his job. Humanitarian aid and menial work, earning $3 a day, providing the basic staples to survive. But since the Taliban takeover 2.5 months ago, any money or assistance has dried up. And with 8 mouths to feed, Parwana's father is now doing the unthinkable. I have no work, no money, no food. I have to sell my daughter, he says. I have no other choice. Parwana, who dreams of going to school and becoming a teacher, applies makeup. A favourite pastime for little girls, but Parwana knows she is preparing for what awaits her. My father has sold me because we don't have bread, rice and flour. He has sold me to an old man. The white-bearded man who claims he's 55 years old comes to collect her. He's bought Parwana for 200,000 Afghanis, just over $2,000 US. Covered up, Parwana whimpers as her mother holds her. This is your bride, please take care of her, says Parwana's father. Of course I will take care of her, replies the man. His large hands grab her small frame. Parwana tries to pull away. As he carries her only bag of belongings, she again resists, digging her heels into the dirt. But it's futile. The fate of this small, helpless child has been sealed. Child marriage is nothing new in poor rural parts of Afghanistan. But human rights activists are reporting an increase in cases because of the economic and humanitarian crisis engulfing the country.
Of course, it's not a good thing for a child to get married. But let's make it clear here. Child marriage is a practice that is thousands of years old in those places. But CNN makes it like it is the end of the world. CNN thinks it holds the high ground of morality so that it could judge other people. The United States judges other peoples. But you can see those people, the children, they're happy. They don't have to hide from the U.S. bombing anymore. In the last 20 years, the U.S. killed over 500,000 Afghan people, including 36,500 Afghan children. Yet, CNN didn't care so much. Even during the last days, while the US troops withdrew from Afghanistan on August 29th, 2021, the US troops bombed 10 people to death. 10 innocent Afghan people to death. That was during a June strike. 10 innocent people were killed by the US troops. CNN didn't care. Now, a 9-year-old child got married. CNN says it is a humanitarian crisis. 20 years of bombing. Over 500,000 people, Afghan people, died. Over 36,500 Afghan children were killed or maimed. And those were not humanitarian crises. Now, the Afghan people, they don't have to die. They don't have to hide from the US bombing. Now, selling people, of course, they are short of food. But who caused those problems? It was the US. 20 years of war against the innocent Afghan people. The US caused all these problems. And now they are blaming this on the Taliban. They said, okay, after Taliban took over, everything is out of stock. Oh my God. How shameless, how fucking shameless this is. The whole world should see this hypocrisy, the hypocrisy of the United States of America. The whole world should get together against the United States to weaken it down. A weak America is good for the whole world, because a weak America will not go around killing innocent people. A weak America will do the world a favor. We should, everybody should see this kind of hypocrisy. Don't be brainwashed by the US bullshit. Some kind of human rights. When they killed those Afghanistan people, they didn't think about any human rights. The innocent people were killed. They didn't think about it. And now, they don't have to die anymore. Now the US is holding the so-called high ground of morality, judging people. Watch out, people. Watch out. Watch out for the hypocrisy. of the United States of America.